I know you, I can feel you with the green of soul. It's more than empty dreams and promises. It's not infecting me no more. When all I say to you is getting on, you won't be feeling me no more. I know you, I can feel you with the green of souls. When you're not looking at me, I feel so slow. When all those dreams are all our memories, there's not being alone at one. And thoughts of you just bring me down inside. I sing it with the green of souls. I know you, I can feel you with the green of souls. When you're not looking at me, I feel so slow. What? Get your hands up! It's more than empty dreams and promises.
He had holes in his hands. We're out front.
By the way, no, we're not doing a. No. Anyway, all right, you guys, we are live. This is the Listening Room. My name is Eddie Booz. I am your host. Today with me is my good friend Dan Grammer and Kevin Kablau. How you guys doing, bud?
Great. Thanks for having us.
Good to see you guys today. So these two gentlemen both play with me in different projects. I've played with Dan in Halfton for a long time, and I've played with Kevin as well in Ancient Island Boat Show, and Kevin's played with me in lots of cover projects as well as quite a few other things. So we're just going to kind of chat a little bit today. We were going to do kind of a little jam, but we decided against it, and we're just going to kind of hang out with you guys for a little while, show you guys some of the songs we've worked on together, as we progress through the show, and then we'll go from there and see what's going on. But first things first, I always like to start the show off with a little bit of gratitude. And so today, I am so happy and grateful that I get to spend time with my friends. Not only today, but last night and during these other jam sessions that I've been having recently. I've been having people over, and it's been priceless being able to just spend some time with some friends and have that kind of that personal connection, like actually in the same room. So I've been enjoying the hell out of that. I've been loving that. So Dan, why don't you tell me something you're grateful for today?
I'm grateful for choice, Eddie. I'm grateful to have the choice to be happy, to make the choices to just basically have a choice to do something different, really.
Sure.
And everything that qualifies to make that possible, and that's anything from being in the United States, all that stuff. And I'm really grateful to be able to choose to have a happier life.
That's good. I like that, man. Choice is key, brother. Choice is key.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Kev? What are you happy and grateful for, brother?
The little things, like going into your cupboard and grabbing this wonderful kitty mug, which I still think is probably the coolest mug I've ever drank out of. Period.
Awesome.
So I'm happy about the little things.
Awesome, brother.
Sipping the kitty.
Well, all right, cool. So Dan, so you guys are in a project right now together, and we were supposed to have Long Beach Motor Devils on today. So why don't you guys tell me a little bit about Long Beach Motor Devils and what kind of music you guys are, and just kind of give me a little rundown, Dan. What are you guys all about?
Well, we're a rock and roll band by heart, infused with a shitload of comedy. Jerry Jaborek is the head of the project, and he is a very funny man. He's got a lot of funny ideas lyrically.
So you guys are like Weird Al Yankovic type type shit?
No, he's just got a lot of cool tongue-in-cheek shit that is really catchy and
More
funny.
like Steel Panther.
Yeah.
Like that kind of. Like,
Sure.
I mean, less spandex, but like,
Sure.
same kind of like rock and roll era,
Okay.
if you will.
All right.
So, and it's like rock and roll, punk rock, like a variety of styles. Blues, a little bit of reggae. We kind of infuse things together, but overall, probably the dominant role in it is rock and roll and comedy.
So,
It's Satan. It's Satan.
Shh.
Motor devil.
My mom's watching.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Mom.
he said, "Hi, Mom." That's awesome. So, so you guys have played some pretty interesting stuff. Why don't you tell me about that little metal festival you guys went down to play last year?
No, it's not.
What happened? Tell me about it. Tell me a little bit about it.
Jerry took a show sight and unseen Eddie, and it was he didn't know what we were getting into, and we got there, and it was probably the white trash fest.
It was the best thing I've ever been to.
And Kevin spent the night there.
Can't wait to go watch it.
I was like,
the
I'm
shit
not
show happen again. Oh God, it was great. It was absolutely horrible, which made it so great. Nothing went right. I came there the night before, and you drive down this dirt road in the middle of the desert. And then, like, we got there late. It was like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Show up at the bar. There's a bunch of aliens painted on the side of the bar. I didn't know where we were going. Like, oh, okay, Joshua Tree. We're in the middle of a Roswell kind of mentality, if you will. So we walked into that bar, and it just started from there. Everything was just really weird.
Wait, was that where it was supposed to be at? Was it supposed to be in the bar?
No, not. It was outside
They had
of the
a whole
bar. They set
big
this
ass
huge
stage,
festival
huge.
and stage. But inside the bar, you got there and you saw Captain Baby or something that playing. Who was this one-man guy who was wearing like a like he was part of what the hell, like the Lord of the Rings elves or something. I don't know what. It was really weird. And he had like a Santa hat on or something. And then I figured out by the end of that night when we got there, like, all right, who do I talk to? I'm here a day early. I want to camp out before we play this show. It's like, I'll go camp out behind the stage. Found the owner of the bar finally. He's like, I don't give a shit. Go there. Okay.
So you just asked the bar owner if you could just park behind his bar and sleep?
Yeah, pretty much set up our tent because they had the whole stage and like areas set up there.
Yeah,
that's chill though. I
It
guess.
really looked like an
backstage,
encompassed homeless encampment area with multiple like you had the space area and this. It was
Like
really weird.
a homeless encampment.
I mean, they were all
with
dug
multiple
down
stages.
with
There's only one
weird.
big stage, but they had all the stuff set up with signs like vendors over here. That definitely didn't
VIP,
show
all
up.
this stuff. And I'm like, huh?
It was a mess. We
was
woke up that next morning. I woke up to the sound guy yelling at someone like, "There's nothing right here. I need these cables. Nobody has these." And I just started laughing, and I'm like, "That's how it's gonna be."
You're like, nobody's got anything that anyone needs.
Dude, it's hard. The rest of the day, everything.
That's awesome.
Absolutely insane.
You know, it's so
Great
funny.
times.
But you exactly. But so you do have, you know, I mean, you do have the story of the absolute, you know, crazy, you know, festivals and shit you guys have done. But you also have some really great stories about some really great shows.
Yeah.
And you guys have experienced some really awesome experiences. Why don't you tell us about one of the better shows and you know, one of the better on-stage experiences that you guys had? Big crowd, lots of love. You know, what was that like? Where? What's going on?
Actually,
give me
I
the
think
details.
My favorite, I don't know if you concur, but the playing at good old D Piazzas with Metalachi. That shit was
Definitely.
sold out. We couldn't get people in there. It was so hard, and it was like, wow, this is awkward. And you're just like trying to squeeze people in. Mark was so cool. Thank you, Mark, to fit everybody in, even beyond capacity. And
Sure.
that place we tore the roof off of it, and so
Sure.
did Metalachi, and it was a great mutual show because they're also comedy as well. So they had a double comedy show
Sure.
going. So it was very entertaining. And I think we actually, that was our first time we launched all of our light show pyrotechnic crap and stuff, and it just went over really cool.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I think so. That was definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I saw you guys at DPS's one time, actually, and I thought it was a really good show. You guys brought a lot of energy to the stage. Kind of a different sound. It's not it's not very like it's not your average rock band. You know what I mean? You guys have a lot of kind of a different style, and for me, it almost feels like a little bit of a throwback. You know what I mean? Like the style, you know what I mean? Kind of feels like a little bit of a throwback, you know? And it's hard to like pinpoint like, oh, it's like this or it's like that, but like it's kind of like rockabilly and metal mixed.
Yeah, there's some of that in there.
You know what I mean? Like to me, that's giving me a little bit of punk rock, but
a couple songs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but I dig your style, dig the sound. You guys got a great stage show, which you can see is practiced, which is great. You know what I mean? I don't think enough bands put enough emphasis on their stage presence. I don't think enough bands actually go out and make it a point, a distinct point to make to make each song the best it can be live on stage when people come and see you, because anybody can listen to your music when they buy your album.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're going to hear your stuff. But when they come and see you play, are you going to put on a visual show for these people? Are you going to put on a show that just like blows people out of the water that they're going to remember? Or are you just going to be one of those hundreds of bands that people, local bands that people see and forget the next week? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And for Long Beach Motor Devils, what does that take? What is that, for you guys? Because I know what it took for Halftime with you and I, but for you guys specifically, I know you guys have a lot of different things. You guys have a pyrotechnics show.
Lights and smoke.
Lights and smoke, but what else does that take? Because it's
not
just
run samplers too.
Yeah,
we launch our set with the roaring sounds of engines and peeling.
So
out.
you have like different, so you have different samples and stuff run throughout your set. But what about like your actual stage presence? Do you guys actually like choreograph anything or practice your actual stage presence and stuff like that?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, you know how I work. I send a lot of body signals. So Ninja and I have a lot of syncopated. Ninja is our lead guitar player, or I guess we have two. Jerry is too. But anyway, we have things that we do. We cue off each other. Jerry also plays into it. It is definitely conscious. Is not as talked about as Half Ton once was, but it's definitely a point of focus. So
you guys have an album out on iTunes right now?
Yes.
So Ray asks where he can get the album, and Lance says he bought it at iTunes.
Yes. Hey, what's up, bro?
Indeed. So, Kevin, what are you doing to incorporate a little bit more live, a little bit more presence in the live stage performance as a drummer? I know you're kind of, drummers are very limited to what they can do because they're just sitting in a seat. So, for you, like, what would you do as a drummer that if you want to up your game, up your stage presence game and actually show some more flair on stage? That's actually a good question. I've always wondered that because when we were in Halftime, like Mike really was really good at that by a lot of upper body movement. But like I want to know like from other drummers like what's a good thing for like live stage presence? You know what I mean? Like what do you do?
Well, that is a good question. There's one like little techniques even that it may not be good for you to play or easy. It makes it harder for you to play. Is put all of your cymbals higher. You have to hit things. You have bigger body movement. It looks like you're having to work a little bit more, but you do little things like that, and any little rest you get, you throw your little stick
twirl in there, right?
Whatever you can do. There's times where I practice like just throwing my stick on the ground, and I could get it where I hit the ground and it bounce back up.
That's sick.
And then half the time it didn't work, and it'd fly up, but then you grab your spare one down. Nobody knows that you did anything different, Just throwing things. Start juggling but whatever. As long as you have extra sticks, you're fine.
So, and when you throw your sticks into the audience, do you kind of like lob them, or do you stand up and throw them as hard as you can?
You have to lob them. You want them to come back to the next show.
Spearing people in the fucking head. No, that's good. That's great. Now I remember when I saw Creedence in Washington, he didn't throw his sticks. He just threw his sweat towel. Which I actually got.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, what an asshole.
It's fucking ball sweat towel.
Yeah.
That was the last thing he wiped. Here you go.
That's why I've never washed it and sleep with it every night.
Oh, that's rough. It
Reminds you of what?
It's like something in Major League. Someone
Right.
doesn't wash their jockstrap or something forever because it's good luck.
Yeah, superstitious. Exactly. All right, so you guys are recording an album right now. So you guys are recording an album right now.
Yeah, we got halted by the good old virus. Yeah, we have a full album already written. We just got to go in and bang it out.
So
a lot of the work is done. He's done half the work. Jerry's done a lot of work, so it's mostly completed.
So for this band, does Jerry write most of the songs, or do you guys come in and do a collaborative effort and write together?
Both.
Like kind of like Halftime.
Right,
So
yeah.
Jerry writes some stuff.
50-50.
Do you ever write some stuff and do you ever bring any full songs into the band?
I have kind of a darker palette, honestly. You know my style.
Deftones-y.
Yeah,
I feel you.
and so it doesn't necessarily fit. I've written a couple ones
Sure.
for this. I haven't really busted them out because Jerry writes, and we do as a band, write so many songs that we have too many as it is.
Sure. Well, yeah. At some point, you just have to kind of play some shows and record some albums and use the material you got. And do you ever find that you guys have do you guys ever find having any kind of issue with when you're writing tunes, like finishing them? Because I know that there's been we played with a certain guitarist before who would every practice we'd come to, he'd always want to let's do this differently, and we'd have the song for 6 months and he'd be rewriting it.
Does it start with a D?
Yeah. You had to ask. You fucking had to ask, right?
Well, let me take it home and work.
That's why I said a person. Oh Jesus!
Love you, mystery person.
Right. Oh my God, that's great. So you guys are obviously when this thing kind of stops and when live shows start going again, do you have any solid plans to just get popping again?
Yeah, well, actually, I spoke with Jerry.
Any show plans?
Well, no, albums first.
Album first,
and
title.
I think I don't. Oh, wait, we did have a title. What was it?
I don't know.
It was some ridiculous off the fucking charts name.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
but I
think it's something like the greatest album of all time. And the universe, some kind of shit. It's like Jerry's
what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep. I didn't know that.
Well, yeah.
Kevin's
Yeah, some kind of name like that. I wish we had Jerry here.
Go with it. Let's go.
But yeah, Jerry has a really funny name for it. Or it could be the greatest hits, but I think that was the first album.
By the way, we will have Long Beach Motor Devils on this next season. We're going to be doing season 2 here starting the 3rd week of June. Next week is the last week of season 1, and we're going to have a couple weeks break in between season 1 and season 2, and we're going to come back with season 2 with a whole brand new set and all kinds of stuff, and hopefully we'll get Long Beach Motor Devils on the show when we get back. And hopefully that'll be a live performance from you guys, full band in the studio when we come back. So we have 2 options as far as that goes. We can either patch you guys in video from your studio, which you guys already have a kind of a good setup, or we can bring you guys in here and have you guys do a live studio performance here.
Blow up your studio, yes.
It's either one. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you're comfortable with. I guess you got to ask Jerry. So.
We'll figure it out. It's a lot of equipment to move.
Indeed, we will. All right, so we played in a little band together called Ancient Island Boat Show back in the day, and the best name, by the way.
It is pretty solid.
All right, so we're going to show you guys a couple of songs from Ancient Island Boat Show right now, and this is a little project that Dan and I put together with another drummer and another guitar player friend of ours, and the drummer ended up falling out of the project, and Kevin, I don't even know if I knew him, but I called him. I met him through a mutual friend, and I don't think I had even actually met you yet. I might have, once, but I remember telling Dan, hey, I just met this drummer, you know, and I was like, I'm going to give him a call because we were supposed to have a show in a couple weeks, about 2 weeks after
An
that.
album done in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, and so Kevin, so I called Kevin, and he goes, yeah, you know, I sent him the songs, and he learned everything, and I think in a couple hours, and he came to practice that night, and he had everything charted out, and didn't miss a note damn near through the entire practice. And then we ended up playing a couple shows, and we had a lot of fun, and I really don't even know kind of how that band dissolved, but it just kind of did. But let's show everyone a little bit of Ancient Island Boat Show. So this is some live. This is actually some live performances. Kevin plays drums, Dan plays bass, and I sing for this project, or used to. And
Austin played guitar.
Austin Harmon played guitar. Shout out to Austin. Good
What's
to see
up,
you.
Austin?
What's his name? What's his wrestling name?
Oh, that's right. He's a
wrestler.
Semi-party captain.
The party captain.
Yeah, that's
right.
so good.
I don't know.
He's badass.
I don't know if you're still wrestling, Austin, but the party
sure
captain, my
hell
man.
All right, Austin.
Fucking rock it if you still are, brother. Good to see you. Anyway, yeah, man, let's go ahead and check out a song. What do you guys want to listen to first? You guys want to listen to The Lonely Game, Drag the River, Plague of Money, or Mother? I actually found, I'm not sure if these guys
Mother.
know that,
Mother's
but I
a cover.
found an old version of Mother that we covered.
Play Lonely Game because it's
The Lonely Game?
Yeah.
All right, here is The Lonely Game.
The lonely games that we have lost, misspelled and done with careless tide, and riches all inside my brain, with dying roses in my eyes. Oh, we're coming back today, with power screaming out the way. We're coming home today, all the way. Heartbreak to my beat. Oh, I'm screeching on the pavement again. Feel the broken senses of what we had. I'm traces of what I've been. Take a piece of me. Take a piece of me. The lonely game that we have lost, misspelled and done with countless tide, and raging stone inside my brain, with dying roses in my eyes. Yo, come on, why you trying to feel me? Give me respect. I got my eyes open wide, get it for the first time. Suckers told me nothing, not an excuse, not a pop, not a minute, not a spot to on the show, dude. One hand doing a fist, that's a look, that's a move, take a chance, waiting around, staying through. Cause it was over before it began. I read a scan, on the swing, pumps the heart with my hand. Oh, I'm kicking all the body again. Feel loud, she's screaming again. Oh, the traces of what I had. Take a piece of me. Take a piece of me. We're coming back today, power screaming out the way. We're coming home today, all the way. When I break to my beat, oh holy, oh, I'm screeching on the pavement again. Feel the broken senses of what we had. Yeah, and traces of what I've been. Take a piece of me. I'm screeching on the pavement again. Feel the broken senses of what we had. I'm traces of what I've been. Take a piece of me.
Ray asks who the guitar player was. That was Austin Harmon, homeboy.
Did Ray ever get to see us?
Ray did. No, I don't think so. Ray, did you ever see that?
That was a time when we were.
Did you ever see that band, Ray? I don't think so. It's all good though. Ray missed out on a little bit of something. On a little bit of something. Ray
Definitely, yeah.
Ray fucked
Damn it,
up.
Ray.
fucked up.
You know. All right. All right,
Not
you guys.
so enormous now, huh?
It's so funny, Ray. I just realized that was you
That's
on
funny.
break.
And he also didn't. Yeah, never mind. We're gonna check out another tune. We're gonna check out another tune right now from Ancient Island Boat Show. Why? Which one? Drag the River or Plague of Money?
Did you just do Plague of Money?
I just did Lonely Game.
Oh. Me so stupid.
Which song?
Let's do some Drag the River because the next one will be very contrasting.
Ray says he's not fixing your van, Kevin.
Clearly, you're typing.
Drag the River, y'all. Here we go. Yep.
Oh.
We used to light up this fusion dog. Feel the need to spark it up. Turn in the switch on this fire machine and let the steam out this big bad thing. We used to light up this fusion dog. I feel the need to spark it up. Turn in the switch on this fire machine and let the steam out this big bad thing. Drag me to the river, fly me to the mountain, and from up there I can breathe. A little bit about a me. Well, haul me to the creek bed and take me on the big road upon which I choose to drive. We're headed over for a hell of a night. All our matches are soaking wet. Timber makes a little smoke, striking your flint over wheels of stone, receiving zero the flicker. The voice of reason is speaking up and declares to you in thunder the time to engage the light. The spark is just ready to ignite. Drag me to the river, fly me to the mountain, and from up there I can breathe a little bit about amazing me. Well, haul me to the creek bed, take me on the big road upon which I choose to drive. We're headed over for a hell of a night. Yo, we're loaded pockets in a handful of talking. I just feel my left the wallet, get the lids out my pockets. The road is so oily, dirty, and I feel the heat. But one is the beats of sweat making the way to my forehead. I wanna beat the heat like a Lee Kobe style play of time. Hit the river, live the fuck of my life. And now I take the windy road the long way home. Uncovered, let go the reins and take a free ride tonight. Come on, drag me to the river, fly me to the mountain. But where I can breathe a little bit about a me. Haul me to the creek bed and take me down the big road upon which I choose to drive. We're headed over for a hell of a night.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Just gotta know where it is.
I am not finding
a
it.
little more to it.
I put it in here in this folder, and now I'm not finding it.
Oh, nice.
No
That's
worries.
Who's the long hair person that's pulling their hair?
That's me. It's in
That's you.
my
Look like
picture.
you got punched in the nose.
What?
Yeah, your nose looks all fat, like you're
That's
a
because
boxer.
you're looking at a thumbnail that's about this big on my computer
Oh,
from that far
let's not
away
talk
with
about your
58-year-old eyes.
50. I just got that. It's 62, actually. I'm part Asian. I look
All right.
semi-okay for my... Thank you, Mom.
Right. All right. Let me see if I can find it now that I have put it in this folder in Dropbox.
What did he put? Oh, he... Did you see what my brother played? He goes, "Let's hear some ass grass for grass. Nobody rides for free." We haven't played that in a long time.
Oh, is that
That was one that I still
I
haven't
remember
played
that
live
song.
before.
I actually saw you guys play that at DiPiazza's
That was
actually.
Yeah.
before my time.
Ass gas grass. Nobody.
I know the song. I've played it, but I've never played with you guys live.
Interesting.
But it is a good song, and I can rock the shit out of it. Don't get me wrong.
Right on. So what was the last show you guys played before we had this kind of like lockdown thing?
It was either Metalachi or Old Town Pub.
Yeah, one of the two. I can't remember.
It was a while ago.
It's been some time.
Yeah. Was working on some new stuff.
Yeah. So
We had a different drummer before, and we definitely want to get Kevin in on our recordings, and it's a very,
Oh, so Kev's not on the last album.
right.
Gotcha. So you'll be on this upcoming album.
Correct. Corey was our original drummer, Corey Davis. And
Right?
Kevin and Corey have an interesting relationship. It seems like whenever Corey has to go,
Kevin's always steps into the spot.
That's
And
what happened with Boat
Corey
Show,
jokes
right?
about that a lot, which I find is very funny. And I don't. Do you guys have you guys even talked before?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came to our show at Old Town Pub.
Okay, good.
I've met him a couple times.
He's fucking
Good dude.
awesome, dude.
yeah, I like Corey. It's been a while since I got to hang out with
He had a
Corey.
third kid now, man. Can you believe that? He's just like me.
Did he?
Trace children.
All right, let's go ahead and check out. Oh, there we go. Dropbox finally uploaded the song.
Oh, what do you know?
Oh.
What do you know?
What do you know?
Let's check it out.
That's
All right,
another song.
let me go find it. Actually, let's listen to another song while I go find it. Let's listen to Plague of Money. Here we go. Plague of Money.
Up on the roller coaster ride on a free train. Oh my God, taking bed for a down game. Making waves on my way to a comeback. 40 times I've been looked on a head check. Holy smokes, it's not promises again. Build a ship and sail to embrace a nation. Memories are folded to reality. And now the wheels cycle back up on me. So let it go. Hold on to what we know. In the past 29 weeks, living all the time to a better life. And lose control. Let go of what you think you know. In the years that we lose for a little bit of life and a better see where I stand. I better think of money coming in, relieving all my problems, checking all my problems, setting up the front line, on my drop, take it to the red light, and now it's working extra hard time. Oh, the one who makes the money, or the money who makes the one, feeling out the word, taking heat and set the level two. My watch synchronize the divine right, and take your left and switch it up and keep it coming back. Come on, so let it go. Hold on to what we know. In the past 29 rebels, living all the time to their life. And lose control. Let go of what you think you know. In the years that we live for a little better life and a better see. But I'm on a roller coaster ride on a free train. Oh my gosh, taking paid for a down game. Making waves on my way to a comeback. 40 times I've been looked on and reject. Holy smoke, it's not promises again. Building ships and sailing to embrace a nation. Memories are full to reality. And now the wheels cycle back up on me. So let it go. Hold on to what we know. In the past 29, where we're stealing all the time to their life. So lose control. Let go of what you think you know. In the years that we leave for a little better life and a better see what I said. So let it go. Hold on to what you know. In the past 29, now we're stealing all the time to a better life, and I say, so lose control. Let go of what you think you know. In the years that we leave for a little better life and a better see what I stand.
All right, and we're back. That was Plague of Money. I did get the song. I think I got it. Let me check it out here. Let's see. Let me see. All right. What was the name of the song, Dan?
Bullshit.
It's not playing. Maybe I didn't get it.
Ah.
All right. Let me try one more time. Let's see. All right. Well, it says it's in there.
Bang, 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 bang. Ooh, there it is.
That's what it says.
Oh, so big.
Well, nope. It's not going to play. Wait. There it goes.
We're off and running toward a race between gods, is all that think so? Uh-oh. Pull the distance to the city, to the people we all ran, had to follow nature revolution. We're off and headed for the teething of a world economy. The burning wasted from our constitution, farther away. Farther from the line and deviate from the plan. Escape will miss the same old falling away. Mediate the fray, you take me out of context while we play. While we play. Go! We take advantage of the tiny mistakes, that's all we think so. Oh, the follow legs into the field of the goal and never land up and reach into the sky. Now we're headed for the shedding of a world economy. The closer to our heart we hold our rights and thinking away. Farther from the line and deviate from the plan. Escape will let the same old falling away. Mediate the fray, take
Gentlemen,
me out of context
clipped
while
okay.
we play. While we play. Falter from the line and deviate from the plan. Escape will let the same old falling away. Mediate the fray, you take me out of context while we play. While we play.
All right, you guys. Ray, do me a big favor and go fuck yourself.
Yeah, totally. I agree with Eddie.
With
for
the
sure.
very last comment only. With the very last comment only. Because I don't play that shit.
Hey, your
No,
mom's here.
there's more than that. Like a lot of it.
Your mom's on too.
You know?
Oh yeah, hi mom.
All of the stuff, dude.
Yeah, we'll probably swing by after Ray. We'll probably jump on the. Kevin's got his electric bike, Dan's got his electric unicycle, and I have my one wheel. So we'll probably all ride over there, and then Ray, you can pedal, you can squeak pedal your beach cruiser.
Yeah. I'll pull you, dude. Just grab a rope. Dude. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I was just playing. All right, yeah, we'll be over there in a little while probably. But yeah, so I do have like one more thing to show everybody tonight, and it's our cover of Mother when we did Mother, and dude, my mom says hi Dan, hi
Hey,
Ray.
Patty.
Ray says that's her bike, and she's.
Oh wow.
Ray can't
Where is
spell.
this going right now?
Or
What is
type very
happening?
fast. Ray, you've had a
Offended.
lot of time on this quarantine to learn how to type faster.
Well, at least put all of your messages into
Offended.
one sentence,
Oh.
so you don't send us fragments of thoughts and expect us to put them together. But
We think for you.
she shouldn't be offended, Ray. We know it's your bike. I'm just fucking around.
Pink and all.
All right, you guys. Here is our version of Denzel's
Yeah,
mother.
Denzel. I love Denzel.
Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, oh mother, can you keep them in the dark for lying? Can you howl about the witty word? Oh mother, oh mother, can you take them down to her tonight? Gonna show her my world. Oh, mother, not about to see your light. And if you won't find here with me, I can show you what it's like. Get out, bleeding. Not about to see your light. And if you won't find here with me, I can show you what it's Tell your children not to hold my hand. Tell your children not to hear my words, not to mean what they say, mother. Oh, father, do you wanna bang heads with me? Do you wanna feel everything? Oh, father, not about to see your light. And if you won't find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Gotta be not about to see your light. And if you won't find hell with me, I can show you what it's not about to see your light. And if you won't find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Get up, bleed. Not about to see your light. And if you won't find hell with me, I can show you what it's
Mother.
Hell yeah.
Our version. All right, that was a good one. I always like that song. I hope Danzig doesn't sue me for it. So,
Or beat you up.
well, I don't know, but
We get it on film.
we'll figure. Yeah, let's just film it. Yeah, whatever happens.
Clearly a testy guy.
Right.
Watch yourself.
All right, Dan. I'll do exactly that. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the listening room tonight, you guys. Thanks so much to my guests, Mr. Dan Grammer and Mr. Klepto K, Kevin Kablau. Last week, if you guys haven't seen last week's episode, Kevin came through with the loop station and just murdered a set. So go check out last week's set. I just posted the music set only to the channel, so check it out as well. Come back next week. We're going to have a bunch of amazing guests next week, culminating with an awesome musical performance next Friday. Thank you guys so much for joining us today in the listening room. My name is Eddie Booz. I'm your host. See you guys next week. Thank you all. Love you all. Thanks for being a part of the listening room tonight. My name is Eddie Booz. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, and give the video a like. We'll see you guys every Monday through Friday right here at 6:30. Take care.